Hello everyone, and welcome back to As Far as the Eye, where we are here with our Awe tribe, who have been doing their best to survive in this changing world, and have actually thrived since we have arrived at this sacred land. And we are currently at the land full of sacred secrets, where it is covered in so many remains and ruins of an ancient history, and we're trying to work our way through to see if we're actually still going to be able to make use of these remains with the help of Irene Moe, our druid, who is currently trying to soothe these remains and possibly give us another positive perk from going within them. Last time we actually ended up getting another pupil, and before that we ended up having all of our permanent buildings get healed, so there's all sorts of special events that can occur from coming to these remains, but it really helps to make sure that Irene Moe can turn them all into positive events. There's always a 50-50 chance they could be very negative instead. And speaking of negative events, we do have quite a few things lined up. We actually have boredom that is about to occur, where unfortunately a couple of our pupils are about to become sick. So we are having, because they are not going to be able to be doing anything that has to do with harvest production. In fact, I think actually just Irene Moe might about to become sick. But Zumon might become sick as well, so he is actually putting up the mobile dispensary atop the remains of the permanent dispensary that we had that unfortunately fell apart in an earthquake. And hopefully Irene Moe will be able to make us some more medicine so that we'll be able to heal up and carry on. We're also going to need more spices now that I'm looking around. So, But so far, my friends, we're just going to carry on where we left off last time with wildfires burning down many of our forests, with trying to gather up as many of the ore pieces as we can, and gathering up what wood we can try to get so that we can hopefully, if we need to flee the small fertile land, just go straight across the collapsed bridge and make our way to the small rainforest. So let's see where this boredom curse might take us. And we've got two sick pupils, oh no, and a landslide that's going to take out all adjacent buildings with 60 HP soon, and a wildfire soon, on top of that huge thunderstorm that's coming. So, oh dear. We'll have to see what we can do with that. But alright, can Zuman come and actually explore this now to get like another positive trait, perhaps? He's really earned it, so let's have him try that. And then we're gonna have Irene Moe come over here, and I'm gonna have him, we'll wait for him to finish being sick, and we'll have him gather spices for now. And yeah, everybody else was happily occupied and busy, so none of them ended up getting sick. But I'm actually gonna have Relly come down and start doing the stone gathering that I was having Zumon work on. Because I was going to have Zumon actually come over and try to build this council area if we can get enough steel before all of this other chaos happens. And we are currently gathering up steel with Neon, who's taking a break from the kitchens for once actually, because she has definitely cooked us enough food to last an extremely long time. So our mine is actually protected, yes, because it's further back from the mountain. The Hunter's Lodge is about to get slammed though. But that's okay, because I don't think we're actually hunting right now. I actually have our hunter, Kalulai, not hunting at the moment, so that instead he can gain a whole bunch of traits elsewhere, maybe to be able to consume less food, was the thought. Alright, so let's carry on. I'm so sorry that you two are sick. Oh my gosh! Yes! Okay, so this is the help from the skies again, where we read off a special, this special spell, and all permanent buildings are now healed up, just in time to get destroyed again. There's the fishery, at least, that's now healed up. So that's excellent! Irene Moe is definitely going to need... Here, we're gonna have Irene Moe maybe come over to these remains then and soothe them. And I'm gonna have Zumon go ahead and gather up, become an herbalist just for a little bit. Oh hey, he's a jack of many trades. And I'm gonna have him work on gathering up spices while we wait. Meanwhile, we have a landslide and a wildfire about to arrive. Very, very busy times indeed. Alright, you two sickly ones, you stay well. You are two of literally the most important members of the entire tribe. You are not allowed to have very bad things happen to you. Alright. Wildfire right next to camp. It won't spread, thankfully. A malfunction is coming, where a building has partially collapsed and will not work until it is repaired. Okay, well thankfully Zuman is an excellent repair person. And the big thunderstorm is actually coming. Okay. Good, and the sickly ones are done being sick, so we can heal them up. Zuman, that means you. You can go ahead and actually heal, please. And then we'll let Irimo... Yes, now that I know I can use these remains, we're actually going to have him go through and try to soothe as many of the sacred remains as we can before we leave. And we might actually just focus on that to wait out the thunderstorm. We don't want any of our buildings hit. We won't be able to gather up any more wool. And the forests are basically going to start burning down. So we want to be very careful that we save all of our wood. But otherwise, I think we'll be able to keep going. Yay, and Neon has actually leveled up and will now gain knowledge, or excuse me, will now gain more steel as she gathers up those ores. Alright. Come on, Irene. Irene, I'm going to either give Zuman or Kalulai, two of our most important members. I think I'll give Zuman the next remains, just in case we get another pupil, because Zuman has very powerful building abilities. But actually Kalulai would be really wonderful to have duplicated, because he could resurrect, and he actually is our best hunter, so, very tricky to decide. Alright, malfunction has arrived. And the malfunction is actually on the quarry, I believe. Oh, Zuman needs more things to heal. Okay. I'm gonna send Zuman over to fix that. We're gonna wait for Irene Mo. Yay! And Irene Mo has finished there. Now we're gonna start working on potions. And then we are absolutely gonna heal up our pupils before all the drama starts. Phew! Alright, wait, was this the one that needed? Oh, and a squall is coming that sweeps the drapes of mobile buildings. All mobile buildings will lose 50 HP. I don't think so. Do I want to put the sawmill away? Heck! Okay, I might need to just repair them. Hopefully. The quarry, which is mobile, is getting repaired right now. Was that the building I couldn't use? Or was the hunting... Oh, I think was the hunting lodge the one I couldn't use? Is the fishery the one? Oh, I think the fishery is actually locked up. Maybe. Noan. Oh, Noan, why are you going to become an herbalist? To gather up the medicine? No. I want Irene Mo to come over. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so Noan, you can't do any more fishing is what you're telling me. Because that needs repaired. You can repair your own fishery hut. You can learn a new skill. Go for it. Irene Mo is going to be the one to do the preparing of food. And then, Zuman, I did not mean to have you do repairing, but whilst you're here, might as well since we have that squall coming before the thunderstorm. Oh, the thunderstorm's going to start in 5. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, we're gonna have to think very carefully. In fact, we might want to put away a whole bunch of our buildings so that, because while the thunderstorm is here, it's going to be striking buildings. We might have to leave soon. We really might have to leave soon, actually. All right, let's actually explore. No one. You carry on with your fishing. No one, where'd you go? No. Yeah, no one. There we go. Yeah, no one's getting close to being able to get quite a bit going with their trapping. And then Zuman, you come and explore these remains. And if those remains aren't worth it either, we might just consider packing up and leaving. Because we have enough metal, we've got enough wood. We're getting a little bit lower on food, but we needed to go through some of our food anyway. And I really do want to heal quite a few of our members of our tribe, though. Getting kind of nervous about that. Alright, squall in 1. All mobile buildings will lose 50 hit points. right before we're about to have a thunderstorm in two. Hmm. Alright, let's see. Zoom on. Explore this. Let's see what happens. Oh, zoom on can't explore it? The squall has arrived. The thunderstorm is about to. Can he not explore this? We've told him multiple times. I wonder if those remains aren't accessible even though we've soothed them. Curses! Okay, they may not be. And if that's the case, let's see what happens with the thunderstorm, and the first jolt of the thunderstorm may decide our fate. He has indeed... Ah? Ah? Okay. And the storm is just gonna stay for like 20 more... No, you know what? I think we're good. I think we're good. As much as I would love to just stay here, I think we're actually good, friends. So let's go ahead and we're going to pack up. We're gonna pack up and get ready to go. Let's go ahead and really think carefully about this. I think we'll pack everything, and to save our buildings, or the most precious buildings. So we'll pack the cookhouse. We don't need it at the moment, and we're gonna pack it up. We're gonna go ahead and pack up the sawmill, actually. And that is probably gonna free up... Pepkin, you need to move over here so you stop being on fire. Oh, you're hardworking? Oh dear. Alright, Pepkin, you need to go gather wood manually then. Like, well, actually, you're gonna try to gather stuff that's on fire. Pepkin, why are you so difficult? Here, come gather steel then, or come hunt? Come gather game then, and just stay out of the way for a second. The quarry, we're still gathering from the quarry for... I was trying to get enough stone to make the council. I can make the council house. Okay. You know what? Let's try to build the council building really quickly. Oh, geez. Lightning could hit our camp and destroy our camp. Okay, we probably should leave, actually. But I'm gonna try to... You know what? Let's try leaving. We're gonna try leaving. We can build the council building at the next place. We have enough... Yeah, we have enough caravan knowledge. Alright, let's pack up the dispensary. Let's go ahead. We're gonna pack up the quarry. All of the things that we don't want to break. We're going to go ahead, potentially pack up the camp. We might try staying for a moment or two. Ooh, and I might be able to have the caravan multi-function. Gotta be careful not to actually click on anything because we don't have enough knowledge. Oh, we might be able to upgrade the caravan. There's so... I can't wait to get more knowledge. That's kind of the main point. Alright, let's pack up the camp so that it doesn't get hit by lightning. Thank you very much. And then let me think about this. So everybody's kind of good to go. Somebody's on fire. Irene really needs to heal up. We could gather more steel and pepkin if we stayed. And fish. We really don't need that much fish. I was just kind of working on getting the fishing skill up. So if we left now to leave this lightning storm behind us, we have... Yes! Look at that! I'm so proud! And look, the quarry actually takes up less room, and the dispensary apparently now takes up less... Oh, wait, so that would be the dispensary would be carried by Zuman. Or... Yeah, it would have to be... We can't carry fish, so it would have to be like one of these buildings could be carried by Zuman. That is so cool! And look at all the space we have over here now! Yes! So, if we prepare the storage, then we need to make sure we have extra food. The steel, at least about 200 steel, and 400 wood would be what we would need to rebuild the collapsed bridge if we wanted to just like immediately be able to go. So let's get the 400 wood down. There we go. And we need at least 200 steel. We can put 100 down there. We can try putting some steel over there for just a second, just while we figure out where everything else goes. Of course, take all of the food possible with us. Very much so. Like, even the 69 food, that's definitely coming. The extra pepkin. because that's emergency backup food if needed. And then we already have all of the steel we technically need. And then we have a spot for a couple of the medicines right there. And then if we wanted to go further, we would need the stone. We don't have as much stone as I had hoped. Oh, and I need I need all of our areas. Ah, that's where I messed up. All right, if we had to pick something, it would definitely be maybe taking the cookhouse, especially because that's the older style. Ah, I see. I see where I have messed up now. Needing to make sure we have enough room. All right, Pupkin, you're out. Steel, I might have to play with you. All right, so the cookhouse takes up 6 areas. It's big. The dispensary takes up 5. Quarry, oh, look at that polite little quarry. All right, let's see. Cookhouse, you're kind of awkwardly everythinged. The quarry honestly is one of the things I technically think we could leave if we really, really had to. And we actually, we do not have enough knowledge that I could go ahead and just try. Oh, tricky, tricky. I might want to rebuild. In fact, we could rebuild the sawmill. What am I doing? Well, the sawmill has really great upgrades. So I could rebuild the sawmill, but that's going to take a hot minute. All right, Corey, even though you're really cool, I mean, you're not an upgrade, and we could definitely rebuild you. And that would leave me more room for more of the steel that we need to bring. Because I think we needed at least 300 steel, didn't we? I think so. And I don't think we're gonna have enough room for it. Let me check what happens if we do this. And then, I'm pretty sure we need the 300 steel. Cookhouse has to come. Quarry doesn't really have to come. Dispensary needs to come because we're all pretty damaged. All right. This is always so hard. I know it seems like it should be really easy, but I'm telling ya, it's a little trickier than you would think. Because you feel so conflicted about what you choose to bring. Dispensary is definitely coming. Sawmill has all of those beautiful upgrades, so we're going to go ahead and bring that. Cookhouse has to come. The quarry can stay. We're going to bring food. We're going to bring pepkin instead of just a little bit of extra food. And then can I slip anything else in anywhere? Pepkin? Oh, I can slip in more pepkin actually, which is a good backup and actually can be used to make even more food. There's a few spices we can take, again, use to make even more food. And then we've actually got a little bit of space for wool. Not ideal, but hey. We've got like a tiny little bit of space for wool. And the medicine. Plenty of space for the medicine on our big one. Anything else? Anything else I can bring? Quarry, sorry. I wish I could. But I need to bring that steel. I don't even think I have as much steel as I needed in order to get across, but yeah, 400. I think I needed one more batch of steel. Oh boy, I might have to trade. Can I take anything else? Any fish? Nope. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do this. Yeah, let's go. Hate to waste so many things, but we've run for it! Alright, we're at this small fertile lands. We can either go across the collapsed bridge. In fact, we could go right now! Oh yes, we did it! We could just leave straight to there. And then the chilly path to the big marsh halt would need a bunch of wood and a bunch of wool, which I think we could gather. And then we could go the way of the raccoon to go to the small rainforest if we wanted to, if we had a ton of pepkin. Or we could go to the medium rainforest if we had a ton of steel, but that would need like a lot of food and pepkin. I kind of want to go to the big marsh. So we could technically just go immediately to the big marsh, but let's see what the small... It's a pack animal! This is so tiny! Oh my word, this is so immensely tiny. I have no idea what might be here, but we did get that special upgrade. So if we settle next to this pack animal, we should be able to just go ahead and immediately have them come join us. What a tiny little area! Oh my word, I'm so glad we brought all the resources we need. We're gonna have to be very careful not to use up the wood and the steel. All right, I'm not sure how long we will actually stay here. We might just pick up the pack animal and keep moving. There is a lot of food here though, and there are a few resources. I see steel. We could gather up the wool. We could go ahead and try to gather up enough wool and expand our knowledge and expand whatever resources we can so that we can prepare ourselves for the chilly path. So that might actually be really cute. Just a small stopover in this little fertile land spot. I like it. But alright guys, thank you so much. I can't believe we have made it this far with the Awe tribe. I am so nervous because we still have further into the unknown to go, but we're getting closer and closer to the eye. I think we'll stay here to gather as much of the peeps wool as we possibly can, and then we will carry on and we will head off to the small rainforest halt and prepare ourselves so hopefully if we needed to go just immediately afterward, we could. So fingers crossed that they will continue to survive. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for our little wanderers. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.